Luke. Join me, Luke. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so because we got the door closed, we're taking a few precautions. We got our respirator on. So we're now doing the primer sealer. And you'll see when I lay this down, this is a lot lighter than the primer on the Fender. But this will cover up all the different colors that we have. Really good shape. And we wet the floor down. It's already got a little dry, but that keeps the dust from kicking up. There we go. Put it a little light there. You want to do about a 50% overlap. Bolt. There we go. Okay, you can see here, we've got something going on here. This is lifting. We're gonna have to sand that back down, like it wasn't clean enough.
Can't see it on camera. Oh, I see what you mean. Maybe you can't see it on camera. Nope, you can't. Definitely getting shinier though.
Yeah. So one of the things you'll notice is that you can see the more uniform color on this now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it doesn't have all the bleed through like the other. When it dries, it'll be really uniform. We might have to do one more coat, but you can see that the colors aren't bleeding through. You can't tell where the Bondo was or where the metal was or stuff like that. There's a couple little spots, but we're going to let it dry up and see how it looks afterwards.
Oh, looks really good. Got really shiny over here. I can see all the blue reflections. I don't know if you'll pick that up in the camera or not.
Yeah, and that's the difference between the sealer and the actual high build primer, but we definitely got something going on here that we're going to have to fix. If you come over on this side, shoot the camera out, you might be able to see it. Might show up, might not, I don't know.
You can kind of see some, what do they call it, dimples?
No. Well, there's some, you see it right there, it did not stick at all.
Yeah. And what's that called? Paint peel or orange peel?
There's some orange peel in there, but I let it dry and I'll see how it looks after it dries, but I don't have good adhesion there and we're gonna have to sand that back down and coat it again.
Okay.
Sucks, but it is what it is. All right.
And tomorrow's another day.
That's right. Okay, here's what we were talking about with the sealer coat. You can see that all that area where we could see bleed through before, you can't see it anymore. Once this dries up, you can't see any spots. It's a nice uniform coat, nice uniform color, and ready for the color coat. So we're gonna do that next. We're gonna give it a couple more minutes. We're gonna end up with a little dent right in that area still, but I don't know if you can see that, but that's okay. We're not going for a show quality finish. He just wanted it done. Specific instructions were just get it done. So that's what we're doing. Over here, we get the Fender, much the same. You can see it's still drying, but you can see all those spots that were bleeding through in the build primer don't come through once you have the sealer on there. And that's what we're after. We just don't want it to come through. Okay, let's continue on. Hey, we're back on the 2010 Acura today. It belongs to a buddy of mine. Do him a favor. We don't usually work on these type of vehicles, but it is Mongrels Garage. We kind of try to work on everything. That's why it's called Mongrels Garage. So today we're going to be doing the door. Got Mike out here to give me a hand. It's a two-person job. Don't want to do this by ourselves. Also, we're going to try to get the fender on it. You see me painting those up a little bit earlier. We're going to work on the bumper next, but I need to make some room in the garage. So the best thing we can do, get those out of the way, get them on the vehicle, make some room for the bumper. So if you can do us a favor, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, let you know when we have some new videos out, and leave some comments down below. Let us know how we're doing. Give us some suggestions. We'll see if we can accommodate them. Thanks, and keep on watching. Now it's time to transform into the Mongrel. Mongrel buffoonery, engage! Okay, so we're going to start by getting this door off. First thing we have to do is we're going to get this electrical connector disconnected. So we're going to get in here. I'm going to try to pry it out with my fingers. Look at that. I'll release this guy. And then release that guy.
Nice.
There we go. Ow. Okay, so the little tab on the bottom of each of these connectors. Do the bottom one first. Pop right off. There we go. That's disconnected. So next are the hinges here and here. But before we get to that, someone's locked the door on me and made it impossible to open. You remember which one opens it?
Nope.
That'd be that one. We're gonna have to be very careful when we get the new door on here. You can see we're gonna rub right against our door here, so we're gonna put some tape there on the new one. Make it move. Okay, keep that one handy though. Okay, when I loosen all these off, we're gonna have to.
Right, the door is going to be sort of ready to fall off, I suppose.
Yes, the door will want to fall off. So. Okay, I'll get you to go release the door again.
Okay. Ready?
Yep. Okay, I'll get you to come on over here. Or I'll just heat man it off myself.
Yeah. What do you need? Nice, Dukes of Hazzard style. Okay, where do you want it? This one's, it's as simple as one on, one off.
One off, yeah, just like that.
Okay.
And try to get it in the latch position.
I think it's latched.
Good. Well, we're going to get these somewhat tight. Then I'm going to kind of line these up a little bit.
It's not bad right off the bat though, eh?
No, it's not too bad. Got the up-down adjustment anyways. So we don't want to make these super tight, but we don't want them too far out. We want to be able to move that and play with it a little bit. So there's not a lot of adjustment in the body mount here. Okay, you can see right away we have to come up on this hinge from where it was.
Oh, that looked better. Can you do it by yourself?
Yeah, that's why we want it latched so we can.
Yeah, that actually made the gap real close.
Okay, good.
Much better.
And this one looks like it kind of got to
Maybe come forward a bit.
forward a bit, but
Pretty good though, eh?
we'll just show people our door gaps here. There we go. We got the door on there. Matches, color matches are pretty good. It's a little bit brighter. You can see that. But not too bad.
Yeah, the match is really good actually.
Yeah. So that's looking all right. We got our door gaps looking pretty even. Right down here. Okay, let's keep on going. Maybe what we'll do is we'll hook up the handle so we can actually open and close this easier. Okay, so now we're going to get the handle back on in here. And one thing I will mention, there's two different size screws on this thing. So at the front, we got the longer screw. At the back, we got the shorter screw. So just make sure you, or bolt, I should say. So let's just make sure we keep that in mind. These plates will kind of slip into place once you have the handle positioned, and then they'll bolt down. So let's get to it. This one's a little tricky. Slides over, flips down. Yeah, you got to put the front of the handle in first. And you kind of got to pull in the back.
And it's got to find its mark.
Just like that. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we're going to put these plates on.
On the outside? On the inside?
On the inside. This guy has to kind of slide over that guy. Just like that.
Gotcha.
And that'll pinch it.
Sure.
That doesn't want to quite slide into place here. Okay, so we got to get that tab in there. And pinch the door where we want it. Come on. Well, I don't really want to sit right. There it is.
That sounded good.
Yeah.
Good or bad, one of the other.
Yeah, and that screw goes there.
Makes sense.
Right, we think that. Oh, yeah, I think we got it. There it is. Okay. Now we just gotta hook up this guy.
That's the rod that needs to go in the hole. Is there any special thing, or you just shove it in?
You just shove it in and lock it down.
It got some sort of clip on it?
Yeah. There. Now we should have a functional door.
Let's see if I can see that clip. Gotcha.
The seals on it. The door gets scratched.
Sure. Now, is there a way to adjust it in and out as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that seems like it's going too far in?
That's why we need seals on it right now.
Square corner. That seems
that goes
kind of like
right
should
there.
be there, hey?
Let's see that. Goes there. Okay, we're showing you how to do this seal, and what I've been finding works fairly well. So we want to put this passenger compartment side in first into the channel, and then once you have that in, we take the scraper and we tuck in the outboard side. So I'm just going to kind of keep moving along here. I'm going to keep pushing it in like that. So once we get the passenger side, we're going to come in with our plastic scraper. Don't want to be using metal here and wrecking the fresh paint we just did. I'll just tuck it in like that, and then it should be in the channel. That seal should hold itself fairly nice now. So we're just going to keep on doing this. Not very entertaining to watch. There you go, guys. It's a little windy out, but she's been on the road for a couple weeks now. You see the color actually ended up matching up pretty good once it baked. Turned out really good. Happy with the results. Owner's happy with the results, and he says it drives nice, looks nice. Very pleased. So I'm happy if he's happy. Anyways, catch you later. Remember, subscribe and ring the bell, hit some likes, leave some comments. Thanks for watching.